number 5 is inside out storytelling. So at the very end of the book, I write a little bit about, well, I give it a go to try and put one of the characters called Oops into a story. And he has 2 stories. So he has his inside story and his outside story. His outside story goes along the lines of going down the street, going to the post office, posting a parcel to his grandmother. He gets a call from his grandmother while he's at the post office, and then the woman serving him gets angry for being on the phone, and then he sort of ends up leaving and feels quite befuddled. The next page is his inside story, and the whole reason he was going to the post office in the first place was because he felt guilty about not sending his grandma anything for a long time. So he was starting to feel really good until he got to the post office and his grandma got on the phone and got angry about him not contacting her for so long, and then the other person got angry about him being on the phone, and then he felt really upset and got angry at everyone, and then also felt bad. It was his inside world got into sort of an orchestra, a cacophony of like guilt. And that's not often the story that we, like if someone says, hey, how was your day? It's not as easy a story to tell, your inside story. So we're going to move into this, I think, a lot in future lessons, but being able to recognize and tell the difference between the outside stories we tell, what happened today, even if it's just in our journals, and the inside story of what was really happening on the outside was what was really happening on the inside, to become more fluid with that language and to become also perhaps a bit more brave in sharing that, was my fifth reason for writing the book and leaving it open-ended in terms of the last few pages of activities, to see if you guys could really get right into the minds of these people and see how actually a lot of their outside stories were in fact indeed shaped by previous inside stories. Josie's will help me clarify that a lot later, but I hope that gives you a little bit of a framework.